It's that super no, she my flow. Yeah, It's that
A laptop with 3 days of battery life, it's coming. Is this the dawn of the multi-day laptop battery? Always connected personal computers or ACPCs refer to a new breed of Windows laptops with 3 key features: a battery that can last multiple days, instant on access when you open the lid or touch a key, and an optional high-speed cellular connection, to avoid hunting for a Wi-Fi hotspot to get online. In other words, your laptop is going to behave a lot more like your smartphone. Qualcomm, the world's largest smartphone chip maker, is largely spearheading this emerging category. This marks the San Diego-based company's second foray into the computer space, after the Windows RT mobile operating system failed to catch on after it debuted in 2012. Intel is also a major player in this space, having worked on the first cellular-supported PC back in 2005, with Sony. It's been heavily involved in battery improvements over the past few years. But if you believe the hype, what we'll see debut in 2018 will be nothing like we've witnessed in the past. With computers we have today, you're lucky if you can get 15 hours of battery performance, and in most cases, it's 8 to 10 hours, if that's so. Where I see the breakthrough here is a new benchmark of 22 hours, and standby of at least a week, says technology analyst Tim Bandrin, who also serves as president at Creative Strategies, one of the first market research firms in Silicon Valley. In fact, with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, Asus is claiming battery life of up to 22 hours of continuous video playback, and up to 30 days on standby. At $799, the Asus Novigo, model #TP370, will also be the first always-connected PC with a 360-degree flip hinge, making it a 2" -1 that can convert from laptop mode to a tablet by bending back the 13.3" screen, and the first with gigabit LTE speeds, for an always-on, always-connected experience. I've been using these devices for many months, and the one thing that often gets overlooked is the always-on feature, adds Miguel Nunes, Senior Director of Product Management at Qualcomm Technologies, Incorporated. Like your smartphone, even when the screen is off, it's still connected, so when I open the lid, it does facial recognition, and I'm in. Speed boom, too. While the release date hasn't been confirmed yet, the Asus Novigo will be one of the first always-connected PCs with up to 22 hours of battery life. Photo, assisted computer. Along with multi-day battery performance, these always-on PCs take advantage of ubiquitous cellular connectivity. With the Novigo, you don't have to find a Wi-Fi hotspot, and you get fast 1 GB/s wireless internet speeds that are between 3 to 7 times faster than the average broadband speed, says Randall Grilly, Director of Media Relations at Asus North America. It allows you to download a 2-hour movie in about 10 seconds. Asus is supporting both a nano SIM and built-in eSIM, the latter of which allows you to easily switch networks in areas that support it, says Grilly. Cellular connectivity is optional with always-connected PCs, since the user must pay for data. Details are still scarce on provider pricing plans. ASUS says users may work directly with Microsoft on data plan activation or directly with the provider, for instance, but SIM-supported laptops haven't been adopted by the mainstream in the past, reminds Badgerin. Consumers are often reluctant to pay extra money for an additional data SIM, so until we see people actually putting down dollars for connectivity, I'm not sure if that will drive ACPCs, says Badgerin. What will drive this is 22 hours of battery. Ultimately, the consumer wants all-day computing, even though always connected would be a good feature, too. Trade-offs? Perhaps. These always-on PCs sound amazing, no doubt, between long battery life, always-on architecture, and LTE connectivity. So, what's the catch, you ask? Though it's too early to know for sure, power and compatibility might not be what you're used to with previous Windows laptops. Intel has been trying to make PCs more mobile for 6 or 7 years, with Ultrabooks, then with 3G and LTE connectivity options, say with the LTE-supported Samsung Galaxy Book 12, with Verizon. First and foremost, it must be a great PC. It has to deliver performance and PC experiences and that consumer expect, said Josh Nguyen, General Manager of Mobile Innovations segment for Intel. Nguyen says when consumers take the new PC out of the box it should just work with all the software they're used to working and work better than the 4 or 5-year-old PC they may be replacing, and same goes for multitasking, and peripherals, too. Even Qualcomm concedes it's not going after those that demand serious horsepower. For full disclosure, we are not a high-end gaming PC. That's not Qualcomm, says Nguyen. Our strength is in mobility, thin and light devices, and with Microsoft, we heavily focused on what people are doing with their devices. While ASUS and HP have confirmed support for Qualcomm's ACPCs, and other major players will likely unveil their wares early next week at the annual tech trade show season in Las Vegas, not everyone is on board. Dell is not planning to announce any PCs with Qualcomm Snapdragon processors in the foreseeable future, said Jay Parker, president of the Client Product Group at Dell, in a statement provided to USA Today. We have a strong portfolio of PCs for consumer and commercial customers that deliver excellent battery life with LTE connectivity, which constitutes always on in the customer's mind, says Parker. We find that our customers don't want to sacrifice full functionality and performance. That's what our products deliver. The current Snapdragon processor doesn't allow us to strike that right balance today,